Hey, intrepid viewers, and welcome back. Here we are, gonna get our pants scared off. I don't care, I'm going. Oh. Well, that was a whole lot of hype over a very little amount of anything. Exit to where? Also, it's not, didn't see any locks on it. Whatever. We got a Slim Jim. And Angry Amish Hitman told me to check out the graveyard, which I was gonna do anyway, but it's very nice to have that confidence that I'm not wasting my time by rechecking out the graveyard. So he said checking out the graveyard for dates was important. I don't know if I also need to find a shovel first. We can see if we have any keys. Because wasn't there a locked frame rate? What are you doing? There were locked gates, I thought. How close is the nearest car? It's way far away. Can we Slim Jim this car? Do we want to Slim Jim this car? Is it to our advantage to Slim Jim this car? Are Slim Jims consumable? Ouchie, my face. Can I get in here? Nope. Did I magically Slim Jim both sides? No. Just, come on, man. Here's a Goram Slim Jim. There we go. I wish I didn't open doors so vigorously. A little weird. Okay, can't open things, can't cut things. I think this car's a wash. I think other cars... Excuse me. Other cars. Certainly that blue car in front of the inn will be more worthwhile. Are you a good key? Nope. Anyone surprised? Nope. Timothy Saunders. Andrew Reed. These names I care about. Andrew Reed we do care about. 1995. We had June 19th, 1995. I'm pretty sure we tried that date already. Christopher Burke. I gotta get rid of these. Raymond Brown. Matthew Brooks, what we want. Gary Roberts. So you're Magdalene Roberts. That's 8 digits. We need 6 digits. I don't know what to make of this number. This tombstone... Okay, I guess they're all pretty crisp. Most of them. Henry Johnson, don't care. Wanda Tyler, don't care. Who's Magdalene Roberts? Mary? Don't have it written down. Oh, Wanda's the cancer one, right? Wanda Tyler? I don't have the last name written down. This is Wanda was Derek's mom. 8 digits. I don't know what to do with that information. Sarah Goldberg. I need someone to just tell me answers. Wait, I don't want to figure things out. Vivian Roberts. That seems important. Again. 4095. What is this? Nothing. Susie Whitman. Ian Goldberg. These names sound familiar, but I think a lot of them are just because I read these before once already. And it didn't mean anything. It's gotta be something. Just gotta. Who would this be? We got Young Bennett. Young Elliot Brooks. This is not like a family plot. Why does you have text before name? Yeah. Maybe you need to clump them all up. So like, devoted wife, mother, God's tent child. God is Lent child. What does that even mean? Hey, you have days on yours. Scott Brooks. I guess that's an important name. John 1. Okay, let's write down some dates for you, Mr. Brooks. We got January, February, March, April, May, June, 6/06/01/75. November, that's 11. Ether, remember? 16/95. Scott Brooks. As I live and breathe. Victoria Hopkins. Okay. I strongly feel like I'm missing something huge. But I'm gonna try both those Brooks. Why would they have Brooks's death day though? It's gotta be a birthday. Okay, we'll try the birthday. It'll probably open one of them. Who else would it be though? Where's Trisha? Let's find Trisha. Her birthday. Unless they were a fortune teller and it is her death day. Trisha, last name? Roberts? Yes. Was she near him at all? Sarah. Trisha Roberts. You would always remember, aren't you? Oh, no birthday for you. That's pretty suspicious. Who here has actual days? You have days on your gravestone. That's pretty dang indicative. Who is Calvin Bennett? Don't have a goddamn clue. Writing you down, Calvin. Going in the ledger. What happens to good boys who go in the ledger? I don't know yet. Let's see. October, it's 10? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, and October, 10. Yes. 24. 02, you're an old one. December. 7. 84. Okay. We got dates. Nothing you. Just double checking. Yeah, you guys are all years. You precisionless fools. You will never have your dates turned into a passcode in a random confessional locker. You fools! If only people had cared enough about you to record the days of your things. Maybe then would you not be restless spirits. I don't know, man. If none of these 4 dates work, I am never coming back to this church ever again. Where did it actually even go to, I wonder? Something I missed here? I feel like there's gotta be something I missed here. I guess there's a key or something? I don't know. Okay. You gotta be so precise. There we go. Okay. Sis. 01 75. Ugh. Well, I'm gonna start with. I'm gonna try Scott's death date last. Long way around there. 10. Throw in Calvin's birthday. 02? 92. 84. 02. 02. Birthday. 02. I can read my writing. Okay. Who's Calvin? Why was he important enough to get a bunch of malarkey? How about we not minimize the game? I just wrecked the recording. It's all distinct now. Dear Father Calvin, this is a letter about the things that I have witnessed during my stay in Painscreek while in service to Mrs. Magdalene Roberts, the old lady with the special grave. I have no one to confide in, and I dare not speak to you in public, hence this letter. I accompanied Roberts to Painscreek on July 4th, 1975, to visit her son, Charles. Okay. Charles. I have a Charles written down, right? Charles is... It says husband Roberts. I assuming that means Charles Roberts is his name. Magdalene Roberts is the matriarch. Okay. It was rumored that Vivian, who is famously, we all know, to be... Goddamn, my memory is so bad. Where's Vivian? I know I've written Vivian down. Right there, circled. There's a circle right through it. Vivian is Charles' wife. It is rumored that Vivian had a nervous breakdown following her own delivery of Trisha, that she had to stay in PCH or rehabilitation for several months. During that time period, Charles was all alone. He found comfort in a housemaid by the name of Sophia. Ha 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 ha. Sophia Scott. Whoa. Wait a second. Oh. I've already had that connection. Housemaid. So, Sophia and Charles drawn a big bold line there. Also, we're gonna write down July. Actually, it's crossed out 10/4/02 because we've used that one. Let's write down July 4th, 1975. Not gonna be useful probably, but write it down anyway. Blah 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 blah. Charles, they had an affair. A boy was born. Is Sophia? The line from Sophia to Scott. I interpreted that. I need different lines here. I interpreted that to mean a sexy line, but it might just mean a mom-son line. 2 days after arriving, we were informed that Sophia, along with her child, had left Painscreek, where she could have gone off to was a mystery for all of us. I assume most of us believed in the story, including myself. However, Mrs. Roberts refused to believe that Sophia would leave when she would have been accepted into the Roberts family. The boy that she bore for Charles would have guaranteed that. Ms. Roberts initiated a search for Sophia with our driver, Patrick, and myself. Our driver, Patrick, and myself. Who is Patrick? No clue. Not writing it down to have more details. Myself, who is... It lasted less than 2 months before she passed away from a heart attack. When I went to confess in this letter, what I want to confess in this letter was not about Sophia, though I was initiated by her disappearance. It was Mrs. Roberts' untimely death. You see, Mrs. Roberts, who I assume refers to Sophia. No, Vivian. She had a heart condition, and had been affecting her for a while. However, her medication had always kept her stable. Her prescription was still the same during her visit to Painscreek, yet her condition deteriorated. The family doctor, Henry Johnson... We have you down, right? Don't we, Mr. Johnson? Don't we? Don't we? Mr. Johnson? Pill pastor? Dr. Johnson. Okay, he's kind of a small little footnote there. Oh, Calvin. Father Calvin was the previous pastor guy. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. My notes, there's a weird hierarchy to them. That doesn't make any sense, apparently. Okay, all she needed was to rest as much as she could and she would be fine. I know that despite the doctor's advice, Mrs. Roberts did not stop the search. Did that create stress on her? Yes, but should it have killed her? According to the physician attending Miss Roberts back at home, no. Definitely not within such a short time span if she had taken her medicine. Her body was never autopsied. Her son, Charles, wanted her body untouched and buried properly. Charles. Oh. So this is Magdalene we're talking about. We're talking about Magdalene, not Vivian. Maybe I should write a Magdalene. If I see a date, I'll write it down. As Patrick and I were packing to leave for home, I couldn't help but wonder, who could have wanted Mrs. Roberts dead? Is there a connection between the affair of Charles and the housemaid, the disappearance of Sophia and her child, and the death of Miss Roberts? I'd like to say whom I might suspect, yet I am in no such position, and I am afraid that I might name the wrong person. As I write this letter, I hope you can understand what I am trying to convey. I pray that the truth will be revealed as God permits it. Sincerely, Sylvia Eden. You know what's funny about that, Sylvia? Is I don't think I've ever heard your name before. Do you even exist? So write down Sylvia Eden. Also write down Patrick. And who is the other person? Our driver. Not very specific. This person is almost certainly long dead if they're writing to Calvin, who would be alive at the time. Can I pocket this? I cannot. Can I get a picture of it? I can. Do I want to? Not really. Will I? Apparently. Oh. I see. I'm trying to click out of here. I'm trying to turn the page here. How do I view my pictures? Journal? It's light. Journal. Other letter document? Okay, I've got some stuff here. Photographs. Okay, let's delete you. Yes. I think I have enough pictures of the front letter. page, camera, click. Turn, camera, click. Okay, got pictures of it. Don't think it'll matter. Is something in here I missed? No, I don't think so. Okay, let's try. Come on, give me the unlock prompt. So small. Okay, Calvin's death day. 120784. No. Okay, let's try other guy's birthday. 060175. Well, we can try your death day. That seems unlikely to be anything. But if it is something, that's super interesting. Okay, none of those. We could use the date from another place. We could try July 4th. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, 7. 7? Oh, 7 we want. 07, 04, 75. Okay, let's try that. 7, 4, 1975. Let's try 6, 1, 1975. Work either. Well, shoot. I feel like it almost certainly has to be a date from the grave. It's possible it's one of the graves behind the locked gate? I don't know. Missing clues is inevitable, so I'm not super hung up on missing little lore details. Obviously, ideally, I miss no lore details, and I at least read everything relevant. I mean, whether or not I find them and read them is a completely separate issue from me remembering them and factoring them into solving the crime, but I would at least like to read everything. And I mean, it's not gonna happen, but I'd want to read everything. And that being said, I am less hung up on missing readable things, and I am more concerned with missing things like keys, items, actionable content. Okay, you. Prepare to meet your doom, door. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot it's up here. Let's read this. A little pen. Sweet. A date. The investigation progress is slow. I've tried to reach people, but many of them have left Painscreek. Oh, this is like the present. But and those who still remain are starting to move out. I found some evidence showing that things aren't what they seem. The media didn't have it right. I need to interview some people who worked at the mansion. I've been too wary and haven't reached out yet. Matthew seems to be Scott's legal parent. Okay. Still won't talk to him yet. I'll have to visit St. Patrick's Orphanage tomorrow. It's a day's drive from here. I know Scott found something there. There's something not quite right with all of this. Vivian married Charles in 1971. Put a little note there. 1971. Should I put married? Probably. Otherwise, it's just a floating date. No day on it, though, unfortunately. After the marriage... Oh, maybe it's the safe, though. After the marriage, she became vice president of the Roberts Mining Company. It went into a slump after due to the mining incident in 73, but her resilience to not give up led to her rebuilding the company from the ground up. No, that's not how mining went ground down! She supported local businesses such as the Painscreek Community Hospital to revitalize a small village. Looks like she was publicly very active? Too active? She was taken to the Painscreek Community Hospital for an emergency operation in 1974. Vivian? Operation. 4 letters. 4 numbers. Trisha Roberts was born just before that. Vivian was hospitalized for a few months. She was reliant on Dr. Henry Johnson during that period. Trisha. I know almost nothing about Trisha. I don't even know what to write. Security room to the mansion? Oh boy, you're going at the tippity top of this page. Ooh, I should really be crossing these things out as I use them, because I'm pretty sure they're not multi-use. But now my page is cluttered with numbers. Great. And how did you know this, sir? Can I just... Why can't I okay, write it down. Cool. To P.I. Steve Moss. Yeah, Steve Moss, my man! The P.I. with the plan. I came across your name through a close friend of mine. She highly recommended you, saying you are a person of integrity and a very reliable investigator, so I would like for you to investigate the case, which happened in 1995 in a town called Painscreek of the murder of Vivian Roberts. Okay, she's the victim. I remember these things. Vivian was murdered, moited. I was there when it happened. The body had been placed in front of the mansion gates for everyone to see. A few days later, Scott Brooks was apprehended as a suspect. However, there wasn't enough evidence and he was soon released. 18 months later. I don't have a day, so it's 96, 97. Could be this day. The police filed Vivian's case as unsolved. I've tried to forget everything, but I just can't. I simply want to know the truth. I have enclosed a copy of the threat letter that Vivian received the day she died. I hope it helps. For safety purposes, I would like to remain anonymous at this time. I will give you the first payment in good faith that you will agree to my offer. When the case is solved, I will pass you the rest of the payment. Sincerely, Anonymous. I know what you did. Meet me by the well at midnight. You know which one. Come alone. Great, take a picture of that. Maybe something only shows up in the camera. A little weird box around it. Look at that. Suspicious? Is it a clue? I don't know. Okay, what else is there to take? Pick up. Look at that face. That's a PI. That's a bulldog face. Can I just take this? Nope. Nope. I don't want it. I want that. Yeah, okay. Aha! The secret lies with her. We gotta dig up Vivian. We've got to get an achievement for this. It's super important, you guys. Taking a picture of this too. Nope. I mean, take two. Turn around smoothly. See? Bam. Is there gonna be a ghost in the picture? Bam. Oops. Pulse, pulse. Okay, read all this stuff. Take a picture of this too. Why the frack not? Did we write it down? Probably. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Take a picture of that. This is on the PI's car, isn't it? That's a little weird, don't you think? Can't I Slim Jim the trunk? That's not how Slim Jims work. Any more clues? If I get a mold of his butt print, I can match it to anybody in the Tri-County area. Okay. So, the secret lies with her. Which means we really need that shovel. Okay. Angry Amish Hitman also informed / reminded me that there is a map at the... in that building right there. So I'm just gonna snap a little picture of that little mapperino. So I can find things. 113 was a cemetery. Right, we already explored that. I explored this. We explored everything. We're so good at exploring. Such good explorers. 1131, you're getting crossed out. Cemetery gate. 7 black. We've been there. Bed 204. Oh my goodness. It's also still probably stuff I missed in the, inn. You're not a map. You're a map. Your mom's a map. Okay, church, cemetery. We're here at the Sheriff Ertpurst. Mansion, Hospitalia. Okay. So that's where we gotta go. Noteworthy places. This was locked. This is not locked. I forgot about this. Probably worth checking out the photographer. And then maybe the hospital. Although we do also have a potential key to the, mansion. And I'm forgetting... One of the first things I found was by that tree. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna end the episode here. And I'm going to basically just run around town, visiting places I've been to, like in episode 1, and just seeing if anything's changed, or I have things that have make things have different significance, you know, things like keys and slim gems. So, I'll see you guys in a second. I mean, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Since your catchphrase.